What's up? This your boy, Robert Little, BlackSportsOnline.com, live and direct from the basement. You know I had to come back at you, video style, for the biggest game of the college football season. Number one versus number two, the Ohio State University, the alma mater, versus the Michigan Wolverines. I had to break it down for you. This is for a shot for the national championship. It doesn't get any bigger than this. So I had to give you my top 5 reasons why the Buckeyes are going to take down the Wolverines this Saturday. But before I get into that, I got to give you a little insight. I got to let you know what this rivalry means to people in Ohio and Michigan. As you know, I am alumni of the Ohio State University, but I am not originally from Ohio. I'm from the Lou. I'm from St. Louis, so I got a confession to make. Growing up, I was a Michigan fan. I can't lie. Big fans of the Fab Five: Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard. Dude, I even kept up with Ray Jackson when he was playing like in Zimbabwe, like after his short-lived pro career. When I got to the campus of Ohio State, I was rocking a Michigan hat. I was rocking a throwback Chris Webber jersey, just walking around the campus thinking I was the coolest man on earth. I kept getting all these funny looks from people like, I wonder why they checking me out. Maybe because they know I'm a freshman, or maybe because they know I'm the coolest man alive. Next thing I know, this old man, he had to be about 85, 90 years old. He pulls me aside. He says, "Son, are you a freshman here?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Son, is this your first day on campus?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Let me tell you something. If you ever come out again with a Michigan jersey and a Michigan hat, you won't make it to your second day. You'll get your ass kicked." And from right then and there, I knew how serious these people in Ohio took this rivalry between Michigan. I never wore that Michigan hat again, never wore the Chris Webber throwback jersey. By the time I graduated, unfortunately, that jersey was like a medium small on me, so I couldn't rock it anymore. But enough of that. Now you got a little insight. Let's talk about the 5 reasons why the Buckeyes are going to beat the Wolverines on Saturday. Reason number one. You know what it is. Our boy Troy Smith, the leading candidate for the Heisman Trophy. Let me tell you something about Troy Smith. Troy Smith, before he was a Heisman candidate, was nothing but a quarterback that took money from a booster. But you know something? You can get away with that in Columbus if A, you can beat Michigan, and B, when you beat Michigan, you beat that ass real nice. And that's what Troy Smith does. When there's big games on the line, that's when he plays his best. Texas, Notre Dame, Michigan, doesn't matter. If it's a big game and I need the victory, Troy Smith is the quarterback that I'm going for. Reason number two, Jim Tressel. It's very ironic. Lloyd Carr basically drove John Cooper out of Columbus. I was there during the Cooper years. We should have won at least 3 national championships, but because of John Cooper and because of our inability to beat Michigan, we couldn't win those national championships. But not Jim Tressel. He got Lloyd's card number, so he's beating that ass. He's beating Lloyd Carr now. He coaches big games very well. See the Miami versus Ohio State national championship. When it's a big game, Jim Tressel is the man that you want. So you can make fun of him because he rocks a sweater vest. A lot of grown men don't rock sweater vests anymore. His program is a little dirty, going all the way back from Youngstown State. But in Columbus, if you can beat Michigan, you can win national championships. You're basically bulletproof. He can shoot. He can go to Woody Hayes' grave and piss on it. Nobody would even care. Third reason, Antonio Pittman and Anthony Gonzalez, the two of the most underrated players in college football. Antonio Pittman, all he does is rack up 100 yards games every day, helps salt away any victories by Ohio State. Anthony Gonzalez is really Troy Smith's favorite. Don't tell Ted Ginn Jr. that, but when it's crunch time, Anthony Gonzalez is the one that they're going to go to, and they're going to have big games on Saturday. Reason number 4 for you is going to be the Ohio State rush defense versus the Michigan pass rush. The reason why I put it like that is because of this. In my opinion, the only way Michigan can win is if Mike Hart has like a monster game. I'm talking like 35 carries, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns. They got to break the spirits of Ohio State. And that's why that rush D for OSU is very important, because that may be the one weakness on their defense. As far as the Michigan pass rush, if they don't get to Troy Smith, as I already stated, he's going to eat them alive. Just going to eat them alive with Ginn and Gonzalez and Pittman, and it's going to be a blowout if that pass rush does not disrupt Troy Smith. Lastly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Reason number five, I'm biased. I'm alumni. I went there for 4.5 years. I have my degree from Ohio State. Have a lot of friends in Columbus. Had the best years of my life there. I want them to win. I want them to win another national championship. I'm not gonna be like these other sports analysts and reporters and tell you I don't have a bias. I have a rooting interest. I'm gonna have my Ted Ginn Jr. jersey on Saturday. I'm gonna have my popcorn, my chicken wings, and I'm gonna be rooting for Ohio State to win. Now, with that being said, Michigan fans, I am gonna tell you how you could win, and I'm not naive. Michigan could win this game if things go their way. The most important things, like I kind of talked about when I was giving the 5 reasons that Ohio State was going to win, Mike Hart has to have a big game. The pass rush has to be able to disrupt Troy Smith. Chad Henne cannot have any type of mistakes, no interceptions, no fumbles, anything like that. Mario I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. I'm not from Michigan. Sorry, guys. But he has to be fully healthy from his knee injury. So Super Mario has to have a big game. And lastly, on special teams, they have to do something. Just like when Charles Woodson was there in 1997 and ran back that punt that put them over the top, led them to the national championship game. They're going to have a big game from someone in the special teams. So that's it. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to predict Ohio State 28, Michigan 20. You know I'm the bona fide sports expert. You know where to put your money at. It's Christmas time. If you want to get that bootleg PlayStation 3 from Julio, this is where you need to put your money at. I'm out.